Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
You're doing too much, bro. It's just a game. Relax. Damn.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP and SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this,
you got AI defending me. Boy, you trash.
Here's Hartenstein. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. George with no one around. Offline with his three. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Oubre with the steal.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Now, here's Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Here's SGA. No good, unable to end this run. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. George, no good. SGA with the ball. Maxey covering. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
George, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's George. Scores for only the second time. Tonight, now 2 for 6 from the field.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander fires for 3. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Thunder making a switch here. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Holmgren outside. Back to Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Dort. Pass to SGA. Oh, good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. It's up a 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. And here is Williams. A second chance effort. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Lowry has the open look. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the...
Oklahoma City, 7.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Lowry for 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
We don't need no AI, boy. With or without AI, I'm still
Holmgren outside. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. SGA's
do all the defensive settings.
And the move and the basket. SGA
all
has the defense shook.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. About 3-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
George looking over the floor. The 76ers with another miss. Thunder trailing by 3. And stolen by Maxey. Driving inside. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 5. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected picks.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering. Sweet move. 5 on the clock. For 3, Holmgren. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 5. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Pass to Drummond. Here's George. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. George has got 9.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. The 76ers leading by 7. Three-pointer, Lowry drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And that one drops.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Lowry, good.
The focus and confidence Lowry has, realizing when to rise up and catch the D off guard.
Pass to Bona. Back to Grimes. Right side, Gordon. And stolen by Williams. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And an outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
The hell?
Wide open. Shot by Grimes. No good. They get a hand on it. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Holmgren outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The 76ers leading by 9. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Holmgren outside. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Outside for SGA. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Maxey. Excellent D there from Williams. Thunder trailing by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer. Dort misses. Oubre with it. Williams picks him up. The 3 from George. Dort grabs the miss.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. The kick out to Williams. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Williams for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
76ers foul.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin,
Oh my God, what the
running out of
hell, man?
superlatives, the ability to score at every level. He gets to the
Why?
foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. There's the triple. Williams can't hit.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Lowry from outside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. SGA from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Inside. Holmgren with the steal. Williams for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10.
The Thunder. 26.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Maxey. Now, here's George. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
What a 3, Holmgren. Good on the 3-point shot.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Left side, George. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. From deep, SGA. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 13. Now Edgecombe. Outside, George. George missing again. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 doesn't go. The 76ers leading by 13. George fires. 16-footer drops in.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. SGA with the ball. Maxey covering. Basket is good.
On a dime. Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Taken away by Williams. Here's Dort. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
Hartenstein with the rebound. Under trailing by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
SGA. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
And it misses.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
The 76ers leading by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this